Suckouts. It's JOAT, and welcome back to a new live reaction and review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Untapped, Volume 16 by Odio Records. So the last time I went over an Odio release, guess which one was over a year ago. So I've been meaning to go over some of their stuff as of late. And I just seen they dropped a new installment of the Untapped series yesterday. Yeah, it's a typical release from the looks of it. 4 tunes on display. I know 3 of the 4 names. I'm relatively excited. This is probably going to be a solid compilation because the Untapped series tends to deliver with most of the tunes. Like, the majority of them are just underground talent that gets overlooked. So Odio gives them that boost. Yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's go. Starting with Baerli. I've put one of his tunes into one of my best dubstep up videos. I don't remember which best dubstep and I don't remember which tune. I think it was called Get Back and it was like best dubstep of October? Something like that. But I know he's underrated. Oh, this is nice. Little vinyl crackle too. Nice vocal chopping. Kind of a triumphant feel to this intro. Decent fake out. That's gritty. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how much the fake out meshes with the heaviness of this drop. Oh, nice roll sustain, kind of flickering in and out. More lasery. I like those background layers. It's pretty compact, pretty tight, straightforward for sure, but a lot of texture in that heaviness, and I always appreciate my texture in a drop. But yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure how much that fake out fits with the heaviness of the drop. It sounds a bit too victorious and uplifting, and the drop sounds are sinister. Melodicity's okay of the fake out, and the sounds, they kind of bleed together. Just a little bland, that like timbre in my opinion. Rest is cool though. More machine gun bass like. It's like trumpety sounds too, kinda. Sustain gets introduced back in. A little too much fake outedness. Too many fake outs. I'm kinda getting a Must Die Chaos structure from this entire tune, but it doesn't work as well here. It's solid, not gonna lie, it's solid, but it does seem a bit disjointed. Especially contrast between the fake outs and the drops, and just so many fake outs being put into the drops. I'm not sure if that was necessary. Still off to an alright start. Definitely has that Odio flavor, and yeah, not bad at all. Let's get to Big Boy, Subject 31 with Cracked. I've known him for a while. Last tune I remember by him that I really enjoyed was Tear Out Boy. Oh, this is a 2.5 minute tune. Oh, that's hard, but like kind of goofy at the same time. That rising plinkiness. Straightforwardness. Like the idea though. Yeah. Okay. He's like layering the plinkiness rising in pitch with some other plinkiness rising in pitch, some other sounds that are sonically different, but they just do the same thing, but it works. Intro and midsection are just that delivery without the, I guess, heaviness without the sub. I'm not sure exactly how to feel about that. He could have done something else, but I actually don't mind it that much. Okay. So it starts off with like one sound. There's like two. Well, there's one here, but now there's two. Yeah, pinprick croaking sound design there. Pretty low key. Sub was also pretty murky. I got into it. It's his style too, Subject 31 style, for sure. I like that. It was cool. Liked it a little more than Get Out of My Head. And I don't feel that it was too brief either, necessarily. It did what it had to do. Or you know what, maybe a second dose of that first drop with some slight variation I'd appreciate. I feel like that'd round out the tune, but what we get there is pretty cool actually. So track 3 already, Mad Dubs with HurriKane, spelled with a capital K instead of the C. Nice. Love my raviness. Not sure about the melodicity though, it's a little weird in my opinion. Pretty squelchy. A lot of emphasis on that like delivery and then just drawing it out with a reverb. Oh, I was waiting for something like that. Those fake out sounds, yeah, that. That's nasty. It's so oozy and like fluid. Nice progression, for real. It didn't do much either, but it didn't have to. Yeah, just a lot of oomph being put in the right places in the A section of that drop. Just the sound design hitting, being drawn out with the reverb, and then stuff following after it. I like that structure. It was put to good use here. Oh, this is better. See, I like this part here. Fake out is pretty left field too. Same thing? This is cool for sure. Ooh. Where are those sounds, those like taps, those perky sounds being layered? Bring those back. There they are. Or they're not even like perky sounds. They're more like flittering. Movement is cool, for real. Solid. Again, solid. Not much else to say, I feel like. Pretty fleshed out as well. 4 minutes. Definitely felt like its length. Not a bad thing though. That's one of my favorite Mad Dub songs so far. For real. With Lovely. Okay, final track. Wuuzi with RUSHA. Nice simple trap percussion. Oh, thought the drop was gonna come in, but nice like halting of the intro. Putting the build up back in to like jumpstart the track essentially. Yo, this might be my favorite. Speaking of jumpstarting, listen to this. Oh, it's a bit different here. It's like whirring and mechanical, but just different. It's not like most mechanical dubstep you'd hear. It's like, it's just different. Whoa. This is good. They just kept up the tension too of that drop. They just perfectly transitioned it over into the midsection. Tonality. Ooh! And it just ends like that. That left its mark for sure. It left its imprint. How do I go about describing that fucking tune? First drop, whirring, mechanical, as I was saying. I was talking about the build-up, jump-starting the tune, essentially. And then the entire delivery of that first drop sounded like it was being jump-started and like halting somewhere in between. Second drop was pretty nutty and tonal. Well, the first section of the second drop. And then that final section, what was that? Just a really mean, gritty bass line being put on display. Twisting, turning, savage. It was pretty minimal too, like the backdrop and shit, but that was wild. And soon as you're getting into the tune, it just ends. But I'm not even like disappointed. I just want to listen to more of Wuuzi's music. And the flow was so neat too. It was all over the place for sure, but you could most definitely follow that rhythm, which I really enjoyed about it. Favorite track. And yeah, that was the compilation. I have to say the Wuuzi track made it a whole lot better for me personally, but still the first 3 were pretty solid. I got into every single track here. My least favorite has to be the Baerli tune. Again, favorite, Wuuzi, come on now. But yeah, this is what I was expecting from this Untapped release, I guess. Pretty fresh material being brought to the table. It's all you can ask for with them. Not much to complain about, really. Odio's doing their thing in the scene, and I'm all for it. Yeah, I can't wait for that issue 6 to drop, no cap. Anyway, this been your boy Joe. Thank you all for watching. Drop your opinions in the comment section below. What was your favorite track? If it wasn't Wuuzi, put your headphones on correctly. No, I'm just playing. What was your least favorite track? Do y'all think I capped whilst giving some of my opinions on these tracks? And what do you think of Odio as a label, as a whole? I really want to know that. So please give me your take in the description below. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to support these producers, and I will see y'all in the next video.